Okay, that's me live. Yay! And welcome back to New Creek Farm, and we are currently at the end of autumn. Hey Hunter! Made a few changes to the farm from the last time you've been here. Namely being that we swapped out the Dominators for some bigger class Megas, which caused mayhem on the map. Hey Ty! And well, they were quickly got rid of. I'll show you what the updated one is in a second. We took away our fertilization building here because we needed poop and we didn't have any poop. So we went ahead and changed the fuel silo and put in this one, which will give us digest instead of fuel. And then we put down this bad boy here channel for making fertilizer, and we'll also get some fuel out of it as well. Hey Billy.
Hey McConsole.
Unfortunately this floats. But hey, nothing we can do about that. Hi Jeffrey. Yeah, so we swapped out our class Megas and we ended up going with one of these ugly things. Keeping it green, as I'm meant to anyway. So we got this. We got the header swapped out for it for the size, and we also got one of them trailable, is it MacDon headers? So we're all good there. And I think that was the only change you've seen from the last time we were here. What's that? See, that's fertilizer. Cool. Gonna need to take that out to one of the things in a minute anyway. So, oh yeah, and we have fuel on the farm as well as a repair shop. So all good, all good. Hey, me chicken farmers in Florida. Should it not be Florida farmer? So, let's get on. Jeffrey was complaining I wasn't using this enough in the last episode, so we're going to set it to work here on field 2. What was wrong with the combines, Jeffrey? They were throwing up all sorts of errors. The cameras wouldn't move around, you couldn't tab through vehicles, which is quite surprising for me because they're the ones from Giants as well, so it was just the sake of getting rid of them, getting something new. Field 2. We don't have one yet, so cool. Haha. I want to do class. I have Alexian here as well, Jeffrey. But the only problem is the headers on it need header trailers, and the if you try any other headers on the combine, it doesn't like it. So we've had to give that one a miss. So we just went ahead with that nasty green thing, trying to keep it away from in-game equipment. Just so yes, generate that. That was the only reason. It's the only other combine I had on here, apart from some of the older ones, but they were too small for the map. Right, let's get this boy off and going. We'll save this course first of all. So we are on field 2, 11.9, cultivate. And we'll get it set up to go. Hey Devin! We'll do a quick stream in this tonight, guys, maybe about an hour or so, and then later on I'll be back with some multiplayer from the Xbox on Twitch, so if you haven't already, pop over and get the notifications set up for that. Yeah, you'd be better watching me than watching, you know, Blockcraft.
Hey, what's wrong with Pixel Simulator?
Blockcraft? It causes you sleepless nights.
Yes, it does.
They have the yellow Lexicon. I have a few different. Are you talking about the caterpillar ones? Yes, I have those. I just thought they were a wee bit sort of harvesting at 24 mile an hour and 100, you know, was a wee bit sort of much. But I suppose I could if I wanted to. I'll not be getting blocky with it just tonight there, Jeffrey. You think that's bad, Michigan farmer? You want to try 15 stone or 210 pound of a puppy? That's when you really start going. Ty, Jeffrey and that are enough for me at the moment. Like, we're not that big to need more than. Oh! Sorry, Nolan, just seen your comment there. Well, come along. Yeah, let's go and see what else we got going on here. Why have you stopped? Yeah. We'll just finish this off herself. This will finish off field 8 for the winter period. Yeah, so between their sorry, excuse me, between the last episode and this one, I've went ahead, finished off the harvest in field 8. As well, you weren't sticking around for that, guys, because you would have heard some choice words with those class mega combines. They really weren't doing me any favours. So the only field we've got left to harvest at the minute is field 10, but I mean, we're in no rush for that one just now because it's coming into the winter and we can still harvest corn way into it. What I was planning to work on this episode was hopefully selling a few things. We'll just check the prices in a second. Finish this off. £12 is nothing, man. £12 is nothing. £12 is like the leg of my dog. Right, that's that finished. What we'll do is we'll leave this down here because we're going to have to do field 10 slightly in a minute as well. So we'll just leave this down in this general area. So as you can see from the weather forecast, we are due to have some snow in the next couple of days. So that should be fun. Why didn't I chop this corn? That's a good question. Because I want the corn for something else. Hey, yeah, Jake, that's pretty good tractors on there. Same as the Oliver, but just the Canadian version, I understand. Mine doesn't get angry there at all, Michigan farmer. He just ignores me. Right, so
User joined your channel.
back to this. Hey, Jacob.
Hello. What are we building today?
We're not building, we are on New Creek Farm doing a bit of streaming here.
Ah.
So, welcome along. Yeah, Nolan, I kind of relented and I went ahead and washed those tractors. Hey, Ethan. Yeah. I forgot seasons you have to wash them, otherwise they'd be stinking brown, so I couldn't see that nasty colour. And the massies get dirty. But anyway, prices time. I'll have a look and see what we're like. Ooh, that's nice. Kind of looking for the barley though, because apparently we're in the day for it. Ah, we need to go another day before they get the barley. Ooh, wrong day to sell anything. Hey Anthony. Excellent. I don't know about that. Right. Okay, I thought I'd be able to sell that today. Oh, I might as well take the harvester over and get him on the other field then. Hey Anthony. Do a bit of work on the harvest then. To say we're not selling this corn off, we're saving that for another project. Yeah, and Jeffrey, no, can't believe I bought it myself. But I suppose you know, I have to keep with the theme of the, you know, the consolation map, and you know, I have to use the green stuff. I mean, talk about big and blocky. This is more of a Lego bind than the class was. Man, this is like these are like the cars you used to draw at school, just a big square with wheels. No, it's not Nolan. It's horrible, man. Do you know how much of a headache I'm gonna have looking at all this green rubbish? STS series? I haven't even got a clue what that is even. Or Jake, sorry. I take it as some form of green rubbish. But you know, it's a corn shell header, so I don't really need anything to follow me with the header. But being honest though, Jeffrey, I mean, if you think about it, the Dominator was too small for the map with the 4.3 meter header. Oh, the series before this combine. Is it still another Mad Green one? This is only one of these I have. Apart from two older ones, but they were too small. Gleaners are too small for this map as well. Oh wow, 16 miles an hour. What's going on here? Is this for real? Man, you harvest this thing almost as quick as you drive. Let's set this at a more realistic speed. That'll do. Yeah, but you have to think though. I mean, Michigan farmer. I mean, the fields in this map are, you know, slightly too big for that. Ah, the edited corn head, is that what it is? These are jokerized heads. You hear that one, Joker? Apparently I'm using a jokerized head.
Yoo-hoo.
9 is more realistic. Well, the end game one has this set at 6, does it not? 9 is set for the sunflower headers. It's not a big field anyway, we'll have it knocked out in no time. This is with the edited corn header on server 1. Jake. Hey Oliver. Yeah, the faster you go, the quicker you finish is right, but you know, try and keep it somewhat true to life. Because we'll go too fast when we're going to have nothing to do for the rest of the episode. We always leave a few corn stalks behind just in case Malthus is watching. You know how he loves us to miss bits. Ooh. What's the name of the file? I haven't got a clue, Jake. 6 is an average, right? So that's where they got it from. I don't know, it feels more controllable at this sort of speed anyway. If you go too fast, you're gonna miss a lot. And I forgot, I should put the thing over and follow me. Duh. I think it's called the Capello pack. Ooh, that was quick. Right, let's go and jump in our dump trucks. Oh, the controls for that are this side. The controls for that are this side. Do I use a controller on Minecraft? Yes, I do. I use my Xbox One controller, Oliver. It's through a program called Xputter. But as far as I know, I don't know anything about setting it up. One of the guys, I think it was Joker, that did it for me. Because I don't have a clue about that sort of stuff. Yeah, the GMC's back out, Jeffrey, because it's cheap and I needed something at the time to do it, but we should swap it out for something a little later on. Maybe just keep it around or for emergencies. No worries, Michigan Farmer. Good to see you coming. Jeffrey wants you to say hi, Joker.
Hi, Joker.
I'll keep Jeffrey happy.
Oh, I said that wrong. Hi, Jeffrey.
That kind of empty's weird. But anyway. Oh yeah, what we also did was we put a placeable silo up as well because the silos here only hold 3 crops, 1 in each bin, and that was just too much work. We needed somewhere to store the rest of the stuff anyway. Twin Star cab over and the new Timpty hopper you got. No, Jeffrey, they're on. I keep them on a separate file just to play the server. You know, can't mix and match. You know, I'd have to test them out first before I add them. Put it like that. I don't even know what they are. Twin Star cab over. I'm taking that some sort of truck of some kind. The Timpty thingy. Yeah, I know I'm going the wrong way around the field, but it was a late decision. I was half tempted with the idea of using Courseplay to empty this, but I thought I'd do it myself for a change. I don't want to drag it over. I'll copy if I like it. I'll copy it, put it in the main file folder. Yeah, however, I didn't know it was possible either until I was down a lot, and the guy said I could do it. Use the in-game truck. Yeah, Jeffrey is right. They are pretty mad expensive, the in-game ones. So, yet all in all, what I've discovered since the last live stream and this live stream, with the onset of the thing with the class harvesters and Courseplay and having to use this stuff, is PCs really sucked for playing this game. That's why I go back to the Xbox with the guys tonight. Are in-game... Yeah, well, here's the question, Jeffrey. Are in-game trucks too expensive, or are the modded ones just too cheap? Oh, hey, John. Long time no see. Yeah, it must be about, what, 3 hours? Just to clarify, everyone, what Nolan means is that PCs suck. They really, really suck. Consoles rule the world, and John Deere suck. About 12.5 grand. Yeah, but are modded trucks too cheap? I would have to say that I would agree with you. Like I would use the cheaper one anyway, but. we go. Going the right way around the field this time for you, bud. Oh no, for such a small field there's not a bad wee yield coming off of it. Yeah, Oliver, I can't play with keyboards either, man. Seriously, I must have died about 20 odd times my first night playing it. See, even computer games or PCs are made better by Xbox equipment, that's all I can say. And if you have to use Xbox equipment to make a PC game better, therefore, consoles are better. I do have to say, one annoying thing about this this combine is that it makes that green star sound thing now and again for no reason. An interesting time to stream, is it? Why? What makes it interesting about this time to stream, Joe? Is this the time you normally head towards the bridge for drive a car underneath it, or? Plus, you know, we had to get this stream out of the way so we could do the Xbox one later. Yeah, getting a nasty headache here and then cure myself on the Xbox. I know, very fast. You think this is fast, Joe? You want to see it when I take the cruise control off. That's fast. Yeah, Joe, we'll be back on later on anyway. Don't worry about it, man. We have to go and see Walt and that tonight. We're going to do some of the multiplayer on the Xbox, so stick around for that one. Yeah, now that was the argument earlier on, John. It's apparently 6 is an average, but some combines do up to 9 apparently. Wasn't me that said that. But at least we get this out of the way quick, we don't have to harvest in the snow. And I've just thought of another great detail of this thing harvesting really fast. It means I don't have to look at it for much longer. I've got turbo vision. Or maybe it's just the fact that I don't want to play with the green, nasty green things. That could be another one. Yep, that's it, Joe. Not even full speed for that one. As Jeffrey was saying, it's a modded header, so it goes faster. I think the header controls the speed of the combine rather than the combine controlling the speed of the header. Right. Time to get back to the farm. Yeah, look, it harvests at 3 mile an hour less than it actually the speed it goes. That's pretty amazing. There you go, Nolan. That was nearly one for your books. Yeah, no joke. Well, it's 2 days of snow, 1 rain, and snow again. Just slightly, John. Just slightly. Couldn't get the header to match the the tractor though. Or not the tractor, the combine. You know, even the Capello headers don't want to be painted that nasty colour green. So yeah, as you see, 298 grand. We sold the rest of the field before we replaced the silo. Just so I can get it and move it. So the first day of winter, I believe, is the first day the crop prices go up. So we'll get this back to the farm. What we'll do is we will... Nasty green thing is right, Devon. What we'll do is we'll fast forward it through to the next day. Because we've all the harvest done, so we might as well get something out of the way. Can still be following. Good. No worries, Joe. I'll catch you later on, buddy. Hey, farming. Man, this is a long trip back to the farm in this. Once we get ourselves up and going, we have a chance to get a few combines and stuff. What I'll plan to do is just maybe south of 9 there is more of a central area. It's wooded, so I was thinking maybe of clearing some of that out, making a separate farmyard down there, or maybe up and around 10 there somewhere maybe. Have to see what way the land goes. Yeah, follow me's working pretty well for me, Joe, or John. Devon, do I like Case IH? I don't mind them. They're not the worst. Just gonna put this upside the bins for now. As you can see, we put down the placeable bins. What's going on? Ah, I'm trying to hire. Why am I trying to hire a helper? Commonwealth Games. I've never really been in the athletics, Oliver. Good thing, maybe. Perhaps a good thing. Everyone, you know, you compete against the different countries. Good practice for the Olympics too, as well, for I suppose different countries too. Thanks, farming. Oh, you the cars, Joe? Oh, I'll show you the cars before you head off your t-shirt. So we have our fancy car you can see in front of you. That's our heading out to impress people car. This is Thanks again to Nolan and the guys at Sawbusters for this one. Only problem is you can drive it at 2 miles an hour, otherwise you fly all over the map. But it is a really, really nice edit of a car, that. Again, thanks to Nolan and the guys for that one. And then we have our everyday runabout the farm car. This basically goes up the side of mountains. Oliver, you don't like athletics, you'd rather have the rugby. I'm not big into rugby either. Be more into soccer, or as we call it, football. So, let's put our combine away for the winter. Hide it in the corner out of the way. And you see what happens is, see if we close the door, you won't see it. See? Yay! Don't have to look at it anymore. No, it's not a John Deere on the car, Joe. It's let's have a peek over here. Oh, what's on the car is this bad boy here. I haven't got a clue what the Great Cheese Run is. Yeah, Joe, thanks again to the guy who done this one. This is my consolation prize for letting the PC win the last map, last competition. It is a Massey Ferguson, and the best thing about this is it's in green. So now when they say that the you know, only the best tractors come in green, they're actually saying the truth now. Peanut butter and M&M's. Oh, Joe, no, you don't want to put that in the river, man. It's, yeah, that's quite nice looking. I actually like it in the green too. You can put that one in the river if you want, or you know, that one, or that one. I don't mind those ones. Oh, there's a whole story behind it farming. If you watch it earlier on, you can hear it. Oh, right. I see. So, oh yeah. Forgot this is still running. See you next time, Devin. Oh, the combine, is it John Deere, so you can drive any of them, as Joe. There only is one bridge on this map, and it's not very deep, unfortunately. Right, no, actually we're going to need to leave this guy out here, so we are. So let's get forward through the night a bit. I want to be out of the car for this one, don't we? Winter! Yes, let's go. We don't have any animals, so we can't take care of them. 9 o'clock in the morning, so we should have pretty good prices now for everything. And they're worse. Oh yeah, thanks John, yeah, we have indeed. Yep, over 500, thanks for that one guys. 501 subs or 502 subs at the last look, so cheers for that one guys. We'll get rid of some of the barley. No, wait. You see, this thing holds everything. So, some barley, please. Yes, thank you. What else have we got that needs sold? We've got a nice amount of soybeans as well, but the price is on its way down. I think we'll wait for that to go back up. To the Farm 89, greetings from China. Well, thank you very much for joining in. Yeah, John, I kind of looked at it and thought that's what you meant. The cream colour on the cockshut on some of the models was basically because they are a Canadian version, so they couldn't do the same colours. Maybe some sort of import-export thing with Oliver, who knows. Oh wow, this place looked really, really bleak over the winter, doesn't it? The colour of them trees. The sky's clear though, so the snow isn't coming soon. How's life? Very, very good, thanks to the farm. How are you? Jake, me either. If I have any questions, I normally ask Jeffrey or Josh about those Maker tractors because they seem pretty knowledgeable about them all. In fact, I think Jeffrey even knows where the cockshut was made in Canada. I think he said it was, is it Brentford or Brentford or something? Ontario? I think I heard him say. Ah, this thing is really squirrely. I think MN is Minneapolis Milling. I don't think I have one of those on here either. Nah, I think I took it off. International Harvester. No more than I do. Oh dear. As well, this thing is good suspension, isn't it? Brantford, yep, there you go. John's just confirmed it. It's just down the road from him, apparently. Yeah, so while the courseplay was completing the fields and all, the last time I took a quick drive around the map just to have a look around and see where everything was. Man, getting to some of these fields is going to be a nightmare. No, I did not. I got this one from the RDAllen servers. Oh, you're your guy for the stuff? The pro farm, yeah. So, if you fancy checking out, just go to RDAllen on YouTube and any one of his multiplayer videos. You can find a link for his TeamSpeak, and you can go on there and join in on the servers, and that's where I think this came from. William, hello! I think there's a couple of Minneapolis Milling old tractors out there. The truck would be nice rusty. It'd be nice if it got dirty, not as shiny, perhaps. Yeah, don't know about rusty. Who knows? Oh, now Oliver, that'll be telling. John, the only reason I'm using the truck is because it was cheap. That's the reason behind using this truck. It's cheap. Let's see what else we want to sell. We want to keep our corn, sunflowers with a bit of. Yeah, it is an old guard. I mean, it's. Jeffrey would be able to tell you what model it is there. I think it's about would you say an 80s one for that, Jeffrey? Yeah, let's just say, come on, we'll go up and sell the sunflowers. Or the soybeans even. That'll give us a nice cushion to play with over the winter. Yeah, I think it's only something like 20 grand, John. The one thing I do like about this mod, and being quite honest, if you see the mud flaps at the back actually go up and down, I think that's class the way they've done that. What map do I like the most on Xbox? I would have to say my favourite map at the minute probably would be the Valley, the Valley Old Farm, followed closely by Drumard. I had a lot of time invested in that map. Yeah, Jeffrey, come on, answer the question. Would that be an 80s model? Maybe Joker. Joker, would you know? Joker must be AFK. To the Farm 89, this would be an American model. I'm not from America, so I wouldn't be too hot on these ones. On the Xbox, you play on Hagenstat. I kind of haven't played Hagenstat because, well, I've got Hagenstat, you know, burned out in that map after the previous versions of Farm and Sim. Yeah, Farming, I'll be on the Twitch later on tonight anyway, because I will be going back to play some multiplayer on the Xbox later on with the guys from the competition, hopefully. So I'll be streaming from Twitch later on. Get anybody that's an Xbox, McConsole 101, just like the name says there, but add 101, no space, all small letters. That is the G gamer tag for Xbox. And again, just look for Thomas McConsole over on Twitch, and you can find most of the Xbox streams over there. Show the in-cab truck. Yeah, I can't drive in-cab, so I'll just stop. The speedometer works. The rev counter works. Seat looks a bit flat, but, you know, livable. Door handles. You're surprised that you've not smashed £100 in keyboards? Yeah, I'm not the biggest with keyboards either. Yeah, it's not the most detailed in, but it's not the worst I've ever seen in truck. No problem, man, anytime. See, I tend to drive more out of cab because, you know, you can see more out of cab than you can in cab. And I can hardly drive out of cab, never mind trying to drive in cab. Whoa! So the grass is dead again. We'll have to get into some grass cutting next spring. There's this RV industrial complex sort of thing we're making here ourselves. You will remember that the old fertilizer production was here, but we'll get rid of it for something that's better. Seed production behind you. This is going to be our new place for fertilizer. Went ahead and done this today with that ruler thing that you see. I think it looks pretty well. Can't help the floating thing though, but ah well. Any cows? Not yet to the Farm 89. This is the first season, so we've been sort of you know, more concentrating on trying to get some money in. You don't know why would you want a KFC right now? Animal wise on this farm, to the farm is going to be only cows because you know there's no other animal types available here to us. You can only do cows on this farm. Don't talk about food, man. You're gonna make me hungry. Is that all we want to sell? Let's have a peek. For the time being, yeah. I think we'll hold on to the rest of it and see if we can get a better price. I'll put this away then. As to the age of the truck, I will ask about guys and see if I can get an answer for you for the next time I'm on. I need to get back a bit further. Stuck in the door. Right, let's see what we're gonna do now. The Oliver needs to put onto that one. Yeah, I suppose we could do a bit of cultivation. Yes, Jeffrey, the age of the GMC, what would it be, a 1980s model? Or would it be older than that, or... So what's the time of it, actually? Let's get this cultivated in, ready for next year. Most likely 80s, that's what I thought. Again, I don't really know that much about American trucks. Don't really know that much about trucks. Don't really know that much about PCs. Don't really know much, full stop. In fact, the only thing I know for sure is PCs suck, and John Deere suck even worse than that. That's about the only thing I know for sure. This is not a big bud. This is a Ford. It's an FW60. Again, the Jeffrey's the one that found this mod, and he's more knowledgeable about that sort of stuff than me. So you'd have to ask him. What would you do if I didn't have the power to switch tractor? I'd use the player speed mod and run between them, or you just jump in the old general and drive down. Which that would probably be more fun than the speeder mod thing. Missed a bit. I would say this here thing here is about maybe 1970, 1980s as well. Although, again, we'll have to wait for Jeffrey to confirm that or deny that one. You walk around on every map? Yeah, well, yeah, for streaming purposes, walking between vehicles, walking between fields would be pretty boring to watch. You know. And it's a long way from this field back to the farm, so yeah, I wouldn't like to watch somebody walking that. I think the helpers do anything but help. In fact, I don't even think they should be called helpers. I think they should be called hinderers in this game. No worries, Farman. I'll catch you later on, dude. I'll answer your thing when I get on the Twitch later on, mate. This cultivator is making very small work of this field as well. It's fantastic. Again, an Alice Chalmers cultivator. Oh, it's important? Right, okay. I'll answer it next week then. Yeah. It only takes me a month to answer, so yeah, if it's important, I'll answer it by next week. Oh, this tractor could actually be in the 60s. Oh. Well, there you go. I wouldn't have thought it'd be that old. I'm surprised it's not midnight yet. Well, I think you're only 10 minutes off midnight for me, Oliver. Oh, you want that answered by tonight? Oh, if it's that important, then I'll probably get around it by the end of the week. Oh, you must be right about the UK time as well then, Oliver? Oh, you must be actually in the UK because you mentioned pounds earlier on, so you have to be. We'll finish this wee bit of this field off first. One thing I will tell you about this tractor though. Oh, you live near Oxford? Oh, cool. I've been in Oxford. Oxford's a town that hates cars. Hey Crafty Plays, yeah you are late man, and just for being late you're not allowed to say PC rules for the next 3 streams. Helper C has completed their task? Didn't realise I had a helper hard, but anyway. And there's another field prepared for the next plant next year. Yay! Well, no, I've still got a bit up here to do, haven't I? I think I was a bit optimistic with this. Okay guys, looking at the time, I am going to say, oh hey Kieran, I am going to say that I am going to wrap it up here guys, because I have to get ready, get the dog sorted and stuff for the Twitch stream, which will be on the Xbox multiplayer in a very short period of time, maybe in the next hour or so. So I hope you can come along and join us on Twitch. Sorry, Kieran. I know you've just came, but it's got that time where I need to get it ready and stuff for later on. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe. And again, Twitch is Thomas McConsole. Just type in McConsole on Twitch. You should see the same logo, and if you can, I'll catch us all there later on. Thanks very much for joining me. Bye.